Johann Gottfried Herder's view on aesthetics. If you're curious about how Johann Gottfried Herder, an influential German philosopher, viewed aesthetics, you're about to uncover some fascinating insights. Let's explore his thoughts on this subject. Herder's aesthetic theory is deeply intertwined with his broader philosophical ideas, particularly those related to language, human nature, and the senses. One of the key points is his emphasis on the role of language in shaping our understanding of the world. According to Herder, language is not just a tool for communication, but a fundamental aspect of human thought and creativity. In his work, Herder critiques traditional notions of aesthetics, particularly those of his contemporary Gotthold Ephraim Lessing. He argues that Lessing's attempt to establish universal laws for art, as seen in his work Laocoon, is too restrictive and ignores the dynamic and ephemeral nature of art and human experience. Herder believes that art should reflect the transitory and changing aspects of nature, rather than striving for static perfection. Herder's aesthetic theory also places a significant emphasis on the sense of hearing. Unlike many of his contemporaries who focused on vision, Herder saw hearing as a crucial sense in the aesthetic experience. He argued that sound and music play a vital role in human perception and creativity, often referring to the ear as the first language teacher. In his essays, such as The Critical Forests, Herder discusses the anatomy of the ear and its role in aesthetic pleasure. He distinguishes between sound and tone, highlighting how these elements contribute to our aesthetic experiences. This focus on auditory aesthetics was part of his broader effort to rehabilitate hearing against the dominant visual-centric views of the Enlightenment. Herder's philosophy of aesthetics is also closely tied to his concept of reflective marking, which suggests that our understanding of objects is primarily through images generated by our minds. He believes that these images are not just passive representations, but are actively created by our cognitive faculties, which operate in an aesthetic and analogical manner. Furthermore, Herder's work on folk songs and poetry underscores his belief in the oral and oral origins of literature. He advocated for a return to these roots to stimulate literary production and to keep the vibrant, living quality of language and art. In summary, Herder's view on aesthetics is characterized by a strong emphasis on language, the importance of hearing, and the dynamic, creative nature of human perception. His theories challenged traditional aesthetic norms and highlighted the interconnectedness of art, language, and human experience.